$32 million Caitlin Clark effect Insufficient as Indiana Fever, not named most valuable WNBA team. The Indiana Fever Chicago Sky tickets fell from the sky like a meteor when it was confirmed that Caitlin Clark would be missing the marquee clash with her quad injury. The resale price of those tickets went from $393 to about $7. Despite Clark's absence, Chicago came out in record numbers in their first game at the United Center. 19,496 fans watched as Fever spanked the home team 79-52. This continued the trend of away fans coming out to watch the Indiana Fever, as they have the highest average attendance while traveling in the league. Ever since Caitlin Clark's addition, the Indiana Fever has skyrocketed in every popularity metric imaginable. Clark has sold the most jerseys in the league, and the Fever has the highest average home attendance, regularly bringing in more than 15,000 fans to watch their games. And when Clark was around, those tickets were highly priced too. So, you would think that the Indiana Fever would be the most valued team in the league, but that is not the case. In the recent rankings released by Forbes, the Indiana Fever stands in second place with a valuation of $370 million, which is slightly behind to New York Liberty's $400 million. Now, keep in mind these numbers are how much the investors value that franchise and not actual money made by them. The Liberty's edge comes from playing in New York, a massive market that pulls in big sponsorships and media deals, plus their championship win last season. Investors love that kind of stability, which is why they're still ahead, even with Clark's magic. The Indiana Fever also went from $90 million last year to $370 million this year, marking a 311% increase. On the other hand, the Liberty went from $130 million to $400 million, which was a 207% increase, so Clark and company outpaced the title-winning team. Along with that, the Indiana Fever has the most revenue generated in the league with $32 million. However, considering that only Clark is bringing in so much money on her own, it is a surprise that they are still behind in terms of valuation. Clark was responsible for a staggering 26.5% of all WNBA economic activity last season, including revenue from merchandise, ticket sales, and television. The report by a finance educator at Indiana University Columbus, Ryan Brewer, adds that the 23-year-old is going to help the league earn almost $1 billion in the ongoing season. In an interview with NBC News, Brewer said, "If things just go as they were, and we have an expanded season of 22 home games with modest inflation, I'm looking at $875 million. And I could easily see that eclipsing $1 billion on the economic impact of Caitlin Clark this year." Clark is only 23. The future holds great things for the Indiana star. We must remember that the Fever was nowhere near the New York Liberty before her. Their average attendance stood at a low 4,066 in 2023, while Liberty already had almost 8,000 coming in those doors. They had a group of veteran stars in Sabrina Ionescu, Courtney Vandersloot, and Jonquil Jones, while Indiana didn't quite match them. Caitlin Clark has taken them from the trenches to almost the top, and they will probably be there soon, considering their trajectory.